Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. Okay, I've been traveling. I've been to Canada. I was back to New York. I was with my family. I did a little trip to Jordan and Turkey. Okay, so I was having a blast these days. I gained 11 pounds in 3 weeks. Okay. Anywho, also my country's been through a revolution. Also, I know I haven't been in my home country in a few years, but they're going through a lot. So a lot is happening in my life, y'all, and I'm sorry if I couldn't come here earlier. And I'm gonna be talking. I know the situation that I'm gonna be talking about today happened like 1 week ago or 10 days ago, but I feel like I really want to talk to it because now I'm going back to making videos. So y'all might be hearing some old topics, but I wanna give my 2 cents to it. Okay, so let's get into it. So what basically happened is that Ti and let me tell y'all, I don't like talking about celebrities or YouTubers unless it's something that's really fucked up or I really want to talk about in my channel. So what basically happened is that rapper Ti, listen, Ti been trending the other day. Y'all might probably heard about it. He was trending because he went to a podcast called Ladies Like Us with Nasani and Nadia in Apple. I think it's an Apple Music podcast or something. And he basically went in there and said that he does annual hymen checkups with his 18-year-old daughter. Okay? When I tell you, listen, I'm done with Ti. I was never rocking with him like that. But first of all, Deja, she's hot. Like, she's very pretty. I don't think she's involved in much fuckery online like these online celebrities or whatever. But it's just so embarrassing and disgusting. Are we living on the 1700s, 1600s? Who does that? Like, are you gonna come here and say that? Like, and it's not even that. Imagine how humiliating it must be that your father, mind you, she's an 18-year-old, your father, that he's a celebrity, he goes on to say proudly that your hymen is intact. I'm sorry, but this is just nasty, and the fact that these two women didn't say nothing about it, I swear to God, y'all scared of a celebrity, but y'all be dealing with some shit. Y'all should know better. I'm sorry, it's not about being women. Y'all humans, like I am. Any regular human being should not be okay with that. Okay? So before me getting into it, I want y'all to listen what they said, and then I'll get back with my commentary.
Have you had the sex talk with your daughters?
Have I? We go.
Which, by the way, your daughters are so beautiful.
Thank you.
So beautiful.
So,
Thank you so much.
I'm sure you have your hands full.
And like the
Yeah,
other one's
absolutely.
18, so she definitely knows about
and
sex.
see,
but
this
I'm
is
just
the
Wait,
thing.
it's Deja, right? She's 18,
Yes,
right?
Deja's
Yes.
18, just graduated high school now, and she's attending her first year of college, figuring it out for herself. And yes, not only have we had the conversation, we have yearly trips to the gynecologist to check her hymen.
Oh,
You,
okay.
I'm done with you right now.
So, you know,
Do you
the
go
birthday
with her?
party. Yes, I go with her.
Somebody check on Deja.
I go with her.
She is a
And
prisoner.
so let me tell you, right? So this is one time we go. I think this might have been after her 16th birthday, and this is what we do. Like, right after the birthday, we celebrate. And,
We go and check her hymen after.
And then,
What the fuck?
usually like the day after the party, she's enjoying her gifts. I put a sticky note on the door. Gyno. Tomorrow, 9:30.
Oh,
This is great.
And so look, right? So we'll go. You know what I mean? We'll go and we'll sit down. We'll sit down, and then the doctor will come and talk. And the doctor's maintaining a high level of professionalism. He's like, well, sir, I have to, in order for me to share information. I say, Deja, they want you to sign this. They want you to
Sign this right now.
They want you to sign
I need to
this,
know if your hymen's still there.
so we can share information. Is there anything that you would not want me to know? Oh, okay. See, Doc, ain't no problem.
You are the worst.
And so then, right? Then they come and say, okay, well, I just want I just want you to know that there are other ways besides sex that the hymen can be broken.
Right.
Like bike riding,
Really?
athletics, horseback riding.
That's aggressive. That is aggressive
And,
writing.
you know, just other forms of athletic physical activity.
Is she an athlete?
Can no. So,
There you
so I say,
You're like, sorry,
I say,
doctor,
look,
that's
I say,
not a
look, doc.
possibility.
I say, look, doc.
She's not.
She don't ride no horses. She don't ride no bikes. She don't play no sports, man. Just check the hymen, please, and give me back my results
Oh, dude.
expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
But I will say, as of her 18th birthday, her hymen is still intact.
Deja, you are an angel.
So y'all heard what I heard. I'm sorry, but first of all, everybody start dragging these women because their podcast is called Ladies Like Us, and as what I know, it's basically focused on women issues. And are we gonna deny that checking the hymen is not a women issue, especially out there in some countries where they are still checking the hymen to get married? And this is a true that is happening today, but in today's society here in America is totally unacceptable. There's no way that these women would have laughed off if they would have shown statistics of people that are actually doing this. So what is the difference if somebody out there in a third world country will be doing this compared to these women? This reminds me of like the things that people were doing before, like 200 years ago, when I remember like when they get married, they need to show like that they bleed, and then they hang the sheets on like their windows to show everybody that she was a virgin. Oh my god, how humiliating. And I remember back then, women knew that not all of them bleed. So basically, some women had to put like in a small bag blood of a chicken. And since before they didn't have like electricity, they were they were doing it in the dark. So they were like, put on some chicken blood on the sheets in case they didn't bleed enough. So it was just crazy before. And the fact that these women are laughing at T.I., and then the fact that he's manipulating, and then what he's doing is kind of illegal because he's like forcing kind of her like to give consent to give away her results, which she's a person over 18 years old. That's totally effed up. And besides that, imagine the humiliation from your father being proud that nobody got inside of you. Like, is it that deep? Is it that deep? Like, does T.I. knows that she could have gotten anal sex? She could have sucked dick? Like, is it something that weird? Like, I honestly don't understand. She could have gotten in the back. I don't want to disrespect her, but this is a possibility. There's no test for that. And okay, before going further into my commentary, everybody start dragging off these women, child. So, you know what happens when they drag you? You're gonna drop a fake ass apology. Let me read this, y'all. Come on. Common sense now. So they posted on Instagram, to everyone confused, angry, and hurt by the recent episode of Lady Like Us. We want to start off by saying that we sincerely apologize for our knee-jerk reaction to the uncomfortable topic. We were completely caught off guard, shocked, and looking back, we should have reacted much differently in the moment. The comments that were made and the reaction that followed are not in any way a reflection of our personal views on the topic. We support and love women and feel that their bodies are theirs to do as they wish. There was absolutely no ill intent towards any party involved, and feel deeply awful about the entire incident. We are not perfect, take full accountability of our lack of action, and are continuously learning along the way. We know an apology doesn't make this go away, but we welcome the discussion. That's what our podcast is about. Sincerely, Nasruddin and Nadia. So y'all heard their apology, and at this point it's like, I'm sorry, but if you are gonna run a podcast based on women issues, you should be more aware of this topic. But it's fine. At the end, I'm not gonna judge. Maybe that was their opinion at the time. They didn't know what to say. I swear to God, I'll be putting celebrities on this. I'm just saying. I just know, like, y'all want to run a podcast about these issues, but you're not gonna call it out when it's in your face. Okay. Anyway, anywho. Oh, okay. So now going back to Ti and his messy ass. Guys, I mean, are we surprised at this point? Because when it comes to Ti, y'all, and as I told y'all, I'm not here to report on no celebrity gossip. I'm just talking about this issue because I think it's a really important issue that we should be talking about. That is like, and it's not only happening in third world countries or in countries that are not part of the Western world. It's happening everywhere. We feel like somehow sex and women is something that should be forbidden. And even Ti himself said he's allowing his 14-year-old having sex because he's a boy. Because I'm sorry, at 14 you're a boy. You're not nothing else but a boy. So he's allowing his 14-year-old boy having sex and he's fine with it. But he's gonna be doing hymen checks with an 18-year-old girl. Like, come on. Like, just watch this. And thank you, Lovely T, for the receipt. I really appreciate it. Just watch this and check this.
You having sex?
That's what he's saying.
Oh, King, that told on himself. You just broke your mama heart. You done went and gave them husbands your innocence. Yeah, you see what he done did? I don't want any of my children to have sex before it's time for them, but who's to say when it's time? However, I will definitely feel different about a boy than I will about a girl. And that's just the God's honest truth. I don't think there's any father out there who will tell you any different.
So y'all just saw that, and honestly, this is one of the main reasons why I decided to do this video, because when I do videos like this, I'm not here for clicks. Even this story is kind of old now. I'm just here to create content that I believe should be talked about, because I feel that the hypocrisy with letting boys being acceptable that boys having sex earlier than women is acceptable, and I think this is like a problem in our society. Why? Because boys can get STDs, boys can get a girl pregnant at that age. Older women can rape boys. Yeah, if somebody over the age of 18 be having sex with a 40-year-old boy, it's rape. So this is happening, especially also in the gay community. Like, boys be having sex so early online, it's crazy. And it's a topic that should be talked about more. Why you be controlling women when something like that could happen to your son? I don't get it. And I'm not here to judge nobody. I am the person that you do you. I don't give a fuck what you do. T.I. be having sex and cheating on his wife. Come on, like, we know this, okay? This is being known. Anywho, all I gotta say is this is totally funny. Also, I'm not here to break down any drama, so if y'all want to check it out, I'll totally recommend to go subscribe to Lovely T. Most of y'all probably know her already. She breaks down all of it, and shout out to her. But anywho, that's all I gotta say for this video, y'all. Like, listen, let me know what y'all think about this. What do y'all think about this messy ass situation? Come on, I wanna hear y'all about it. And what type of videos y'all want me to talk about? What issues? Just let me know. Then let me know down in the comments. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.